Do you like my hat? Well, it's because we have a very serious topic we need to talk about. In Colorado alone, there are approximately 1,500 homeless youth at any given time. These children need attention rather than detention. Attention Homes is Boulder County's only youth shelter. Attention Homes is providing youth ages 12 to 24 with the opportunity to change their lives. And here to tell us more about Attention Homes and the support that they provide to the youth is CEO Chris Nelson. Good to have you on the show.
Thanks for having me,
And thank
Denise.
you for the hat. I love to represent. Tell me more about Attention Homes and the work that you do.
Yeah, so we've been in Boulder County for 53 years providing opportunities for young people to have an alternative to, initially it was detention, as you mentioned in the lead-in. Now we're redefining detention, right, as social isolation. Detention is still true, but it's about an alternative to a bad situation. And so most notably, we're working a lot with young people experiencing homelessness these days.
You know, I don't see a lot of young people homeless in my little bubble and area that I go to. How serious is the problem?
It's significant. In the country, we know that there are about 400 young people experiencing homelessness every year. I want to sort of mention that it's really important to think about how we view youth homelessness, and that you probably do see youth homelessness, but you just don't recognize it as that, because youth homelessness can show up as students or people that are working in coffee shops or serving you a meal when you go to a restaurant.
Yeah, it's craziness. A lot of people are just one paycheck away from being homeless.
Absolutely.
So talk about, I mean, why are there so many youths in this situation? What happens? How did they get there?
Yeah, it's not a one-size-fits-all sort of story, but we know there are some pretty significant contributing factors. One is family conflict. So youth are kicked out of home because of their gender identity or sexual orientation. The foster care system, we see about 35% of young people that exit the foster care system each year within 12 months have an experience of homelessness. So there are some more contributing factors, but those are the two major contributing factors.
You do a lot of amazing work. So share, what a success story looks like.
So we serve hundreds of young people every year, and so we get to see hundreds of success stories, which is exciting and energizing and certainly validates the work that we're doing. I'll note that we were in DC doing some advocacy work in March, and sat down at a youth summit of youth providers that were there to help, one, to educate and advocate for the issue and some funding, and also to gather as a profession and as a field to say, how can we do better work? And sitting at my table at a morning session was a former client of ours who's a social worker now in Philadelphia and has a master's degree from an Ivy League school. So that was surprising to see him, but also as much a success story as we can tell.
It just breaks my heart to think that there are parents out there that would kick their child out that they birthed or loved because of their gender issues or who they love.
Yep.
I mean, that just breaks my heart. If you want more information about what Attention Homes actually is doing on a day-to-day basis, please go to their website, attentionhomes.org, attentionhomes.org. Tell me about your new program that's underway.
So as we have evolved as an organization in serving young people in the community that have a specific need, we understandably saw that a lot of young people were ending up on the streets or not able to keep their housing because of lack of affordability and lack of support systems. And so we undertook a few years ago in the city of Boulder to build 40 units of non-time limited supportive housing for young people exiting homelessness between 18 and 24 years old. And so right down at downtown at 15th and Pine, we've got an awesome 40-unit apartment building with supportive services and a cafe being built now, and we'll occupy it in September.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
How's the community responding?
So mostly supportive. Of course, I think people have a lot of misperceptions about young people, especially young people experiencing homelessness, or what they think that might look like. And so there are some folks that were concerned about the project, and we've spent years talking with them and trying to figure out, how do we do this together to make it successful for everybody? And I believe that we'll have an operating apartment building that the community can be proud of, and even people that were concerned will come and support it.
A little education can go a long way.
Real long way.
So let's talk about how we can help.
Oh, man, so we're a nonprofit. Certainly it takes money to run a nonprofit, and so people can donate through our website. We also have lots of opportunities to contribute in volunteering and get involved in any way that lands for people.
Oh,
and learn more about the issue as well.
Yes, educate yourself, pay it forward, help young people transform their lives by supporting Attention Homes. You can learn more about Attention Homes and how they're helping youth facing homelessness at attentionhomes.org. Every donation helps, whether it's time, money, or even services.